Boom, boom. What up? Got some teams left. Work on some deals. Where's this playlist at? There we go. All right. We've been fine with this playlist. Haven't gotten any issues with it yet. Haven't had any copyrights or anything. Did Doc buy his bonus? What up, guys? I want to run this tonight, so I figured let's go at the shop and let's figure out what we got to do to fill this break. If we have to do a serial, that's fine too. Or if we could sell some spots, some different teams, that'll definitely be helpful. But I think we also still could probably do a serial with this. I think there's big enough teams on this list where people will probably buy serial spots. First, I'm going to send out all the links to everybody. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do. I don't want to go in tomorrow with 3 breaks trying to fill. That doesn't sound like fun. And this is baseball, which we should never have an issue filling baseball. Sir, this is what we all love. T and Carter. What do I have them at? Derek got the Tigers. Yeah. Your Tigers. Interesting. Interesting verbiage. Am I forgetting? Are you a Tiger fan? I swore you weren't, but you might have been. What? I'm not known to forget your guys' teams, but I could have. Could have swore yours was the other evil franchise that people don't hate as much anymore. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yankees off the board. It's a nice little chunk off. Dude. All right, so we got Yankees off the board now. What's that noise? Is there somebody out there with a car? Not raining or anything, I don't think. All right. So from what I hear, this release has been pretty juiced. Release, huh? A lot of autos and everything coming out of every case. This is the only mega case I have to run, so this is it. I mean, unless we get reorder, obviously that things change, but this is it for me. I know you guys can go elsewhere. You guys don't obviously have to just buy from me, but this is all I got. This is all I have to run, so I want to run it tonight. Been looking forward to this too. I wish I would have just gambled and threw up a price list and had teams sold before today. I should have probably done that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll get it filled. We always do. We'll figure a way. I think a cereal might be at hand here. I just want, like, to do a cereal, I like to get rid of a couple more teams. Every team that sells, it makes it easier to run a cereal. Like, that made it way easier. Right there. I think that put us at 446 total. Raider got the Yankees. He's got the Yankees. He's the one that grabbed the Yankees. I don't think he's been going after the Nationals, to be honest with you. I mean, he may be in random team breaks and stuff like that, but I don't think he's buying the Nationals in PYT. He was like chasing the A's and Rangers. Oh no, I cannot be tired. Maybe I need to go grab a Red Bull. The thing about like going on to Whatnot now, running $1 start breaks, is it's addicting because you get to rip stuff. You don't just sit there and wait, but you don't rip as much boxes at one time. So it's like a hit or miss on that one. I'll be right back, guys. I need to grab something to drink. Yeah, it'd probably be. Well, no, I could probably do less than that. if we're gonna do a cereal or a closeout. Let's do. You know, I'll put a closeout price and a cereal price up there. See what people say. So you probably do. You want to buy Marlins? That's fine. You know, you go take them down. Like I said, every team helps. Marlins are a good team to get. You get cards. For 19 bucks, you could do all right. You can do all right. Ooh. There we go. Oh my gosh. What did I do, guys? I thought I made it. Now I did too much. I can't get it to go right between that. 0 just stays kind of always right there. How annoying. So either 1 is right below my above camera or 0 is right there down at the bottom. You know what I could do is I just make the letters smaller. There we go. All right, so Marlins are off. So our total now. Oh, did you already do? Shoot, I didn't see when you wrote that, dude. Okay. Did you already take down the Marlins? You did. All right. I'll just do like its own spot for you. We're down to 3. Now this will be a lot different. All right, so now what's our total? Let's see. $2.99 is our total. I keep burping. I think it's because I made rice and tried in the pressure cooker today. Which did you guys hear all these top loaders fall during when I was gone? All of a sudden I look over and they're all falling over. Anyways, I made rice in the pressure cooker rather than the rice cooker today. And when I went to go look to see like how to do that, the website I looked at, it said like don't rinse the rice because you lose nutrients. And I was like, I always rinse the rice. And I was like, whatever, I'll try it. So I didn't rinse the rice and I could taste all the starch on it and all that. I think it's making me burp a lot. But I definitely never going to do that again. It definitely tastes way different when you don't rinse the rice. Don't do that ever. Don't ever not rinse the rice. Tastes nasty. Like all the starch like overwhelm the taste of the rice. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so I just lost the total. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I've already given how much in total discounts. So if we did, either I could do a 250 closeout, or we can do $25 cereal, or someone could buy one of these teams and it goes down. I really take pride in making good rice with the rice cooker. You know, I don't know what it is. It's like an art to making good rice. And I tried that today, and it just was not. So the pressure cooker did really good. So next time I'm gonna try it again with the pressure cooker, but I'm gonna rinse the rice this time. But it cooked it perfect. Don't get me wrong. Like 7 minutes too. It wasn't like a pressure cook. I mean, a rice cooker takes 20-30 minutes. But I needed to hurry up and make dinner. And the pressure cooker cooked it so fast. It was cooked perfect. It was cooked faster than the meat did, and I was like, huh, that's good for whenever I need to do that fast. Because I usually what I do is I get the shredded beef stuff from Trader Joe's or whatever the place is called, and then I put that in a pan, and we have this like teriyaki sauce that we get, and put a little bit of that on the meat, cook the meat, put some bell peppers and stuff in, and then cook rice, and then put that on top of rice, and that's like a 20-minute meal. That's true. I could do the microwave, but I like to cook. I'm weird. Well, now that I'm trying to be healthier and not eat out, I'm enjoying cooking. It's like my thing that I like to do now. Part of my weight loss stuff is enjoying making different things, finding a meal that I like making and then doing it. Interesting though. The Nationals aren't. The National spot. Someone sent me something that was like the lowest price that I saw, so I changed them to that and the Reds to that. And I was already priced under them on the Braves. And I changed it to those prices. So this is already drop pricing on top of dropping it more for the end. So if you people want to do cereal, I don't want to get people's hopes up. So right now I'm kind of waiting to see if we can sell another team. But you make rice in the microwave? Are you talking about those little bags that you can get, like the pre-made bags you throw in the microwave? I know. It's just me and you. Chat's not usually very active in this area, in this arena. They usually just sit there and listen to me ramble. That's another thing I've liked about being back on Whatnot again is everybody talks on Whatnot. Well, most people do, but you usually get like a handful of people who are talking, people who aren't even in the break that just come in and talk. something. Yeah, there you go. I hate to work was proud of you, Agar, for the teams you picked. Said you're all grown up. That's Waterfly, by the way. I forgot I had got this in a break the other day. I pulled this out of the box. What break was that in? Was that in draft? Or was the just straight up Chrome card? It's literally a mirror. I was kind of shocked too, though, because you usually like to do a bunch of little teams. And when I kind of bullied you or whatever, persuaded you, or kind of rushed you, I should say, and you're like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I was like, oh, "Shit, maybe this is the day. Maybe this is the day." It's the first time you went with what you originally wanted, so we'll see how it goes today. What up, Shaun? Anybody wants to do the cereal, just give me a number and then we'll just kind of see how that goes. If we get, half cereal spots filled, then we'll just go with the cereal. So we'll start doing that right now. If anybody wants a spot, you don't have to pay yet until we know what we're gonna do. But at least I know like who's like waiting to like possibly do this. All right, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, we just failed. Oops, that's way too big a screen just on me. Hi. Bye. Yeah, you know what I'm at. I don't know what I wrote. Dude, it's juiced front loaded release. I don't know if they're doing a reorder or what. but it's kind of crazy how it's been. Look, everybody, let me make sure I sent everybody a message real quick. Let me make sure. All right, cool. Good luck, everybody. 20 megabucks break. I don't know who put this box back here for me today, but if it doesn't hit, you can blame whoever that is. It would have been either Mike or Jordan. Michael Jordan? All right. Is there the little foam thing on top? Find out right now. Yep. Well, no, it's like a little lock thing. No, it's like cardboard. Man, I need to get a beard trim. Ah, interesting. Is anybody doing like no packs, whatever? Just Mojo packs or whatever? With this, I'm sure there is. Was it Jordan that grabbed it? They aren't just base? That's good. Remember last time that was the case and they still were? When there was the laser parties or whatever? We're in the paper one, we're in the one, the whatever product it was, the first one that they did it with. All right. Didn't stop them last time. Seth Hernandez, laser party. Already starting good for you there, Agar. Whoever the Fook daddies for the Mets. Oh. It all depends on who is here. Oh. No color to start. Looking nice and fancy. Watson, there's a Bodine, Witherspoon, and Seth. All the first will get top loaded. But for time's sake, I'll probably just penny sleeve top guys and then penny sleeve and do all that with the rest later. Yeah. Seth box. This is crazy to be doing with draft on in action. Turned around. Hammond, Petri dish, prize pick made. He said he hadn't seen any all day of those. Oh, it's number 2 for the Giants. It's $1.99. Gavin Klein. Eric was saying he didn't see these out of a bunch of cases. Anybody else have that same experience of the prize picks? I know megastars are, but you were saying that you hadn't seen any prize pick prospects. I thought, or was I mistaken on what you were talking about? Because I was out of it. I could have been just out of it and just didn't understand what you were talking about. Megastars have always been the case hit. That's what I thought you were taking, because it was in the picture, and I was like, I just assumed. Yeah. Anyways, I assumed you were talking about that because megastars are the case hits. Yes. Derek is misunderstood. Too bad I can't play not copyrighted music, or I'd play Lil Wayne Misunderstood. There's usually one mega star per case in BOWMAN megas, but could be different with this year's. This is the first time they've had these, so draft. Liam Doyle. Laser party. And that's nice having these laser parties in these packs. Kind of like helped somebody's breakout a little bit. Witherspoon. Getting good names on them. Oh, oops. I knew I was a little bit short on the stack there. The Braves. Oh, yeah, there's another prize prospect. That's funny. You definitely weren't talking about prize prospects. All right, Witherspoon, Compton, Shaun Gamble, Murph Gray, and there's an Eli. Prize prospect mojo. Steele Hall, Ryan Mitchell, Sneed, Ian Moss, and Zaire Hope on the base in action. Base box, boo. Box number 3. Well, I'm glad that didn't take too long to fill. Maybe I'll fire Whatnot up and do a hockey stream still. I'm addicted to a lure. It'll probably be too late, actually. Rockies, Riley Kelly. Petri dish for the Nationals. There's a Seth Hernandez first. Yost first. Sorry, wrong person. Witherspoon. Connor Griffin. Laser Party. Dude is so good. Owens, Fleming, there's Zach Root, Marcus Phillips, Conrad. I think we see Root this year get called up at some capacity for the Dodgers. It's the one thing, at least with the Dodgers, or your pitcher in the minors, you're going to probably get called up. There's a lot of hype around Root. Yeah, probably. Okay, this is another base pack, I think, unless it's Mono Bremner. Free. Oh, never mind. Auto. Marcus Phillips. Red Sox. There you go, Red Sox. Well, that's why Root would end up because of injuries. That's my joke. There's a lot of hype around him, and that's why he would, but no, let's make the first stack right there. But also because we're going to end up with a bunch of hurt arms, even with a bunch of guys coming back. Even with a bunch of guys coming back. Man, I might have to go buy me a couple boxes before I leave. If he didn't sell out of them, probably did. Jamie Arnold. Laser Party. Voting. All right, I'll just do the first after. They loaded these packs with good names in the first. Guzman. Green. We got green. Auto. Seth Hernandez in action. Ike Irish first. Dax first. Man, what a first. Oh. What a tease. I know, head fake, but still get you. Once your brain clicks in, you're like, oh yeah, never mind, that's not him, but double auto pack, come on. Edges, Gurevich, Dent, Leo, Jamie Arnold, Prize, Prospect. Box number 5. I am liking so far though. 5 box. This is the 5th box. We've had 2 autos and a number card. What up, Hazzy? All right. Hammond, Laser Party. Pena, for the Mets, Laser Party. And Gabe Davis for the White Sox. These will get top loaded. You guys all know. Everybody in this break knows how I handle things. You guys know those will be top loaded. From what I've heard, yeah. Sounds like it. Morrison. Base back. Is that not the name? Quinn, Thompson, Middleton. Are they quick? JoJo. See, this would be the box that I'd buy. Like all these boxes that have hits and all that, and I'd buy this box, the box that has a insert, and not one chase first. So it makes me hesitant to like go get a box. Like even buying, but like buying here in the shop. Like I know they're all from a case, right? So I know that a lot of these, the odds of these boxes have autos and all that. And I'd still end up with that. I bought a Mega Bowman Chrome. I bought a Bowman U Chrome Mega to get cards to send people that missed in that break. And I just wanted to kind of chase. And it was the worst box I've ever seen. And I was telling Mike in the shop about it. He's like, what? Those have been good. I was like, yep, not mine. Jamie Arnold first in there. Matthew Fisher for the Phillies. Millar. Short of the laser party. Yeah. No, he just had people in the shop and open them. Getting autos and all that. JoJo. Taylor. Carmichael. Miller. Fisher. Oh, okay. So we just had a handful of boxes that had 3. So I got to my son's class early, or school early to pick him up, and they were having recess. So I was just sitting there watching. And when they were lined up, he's like standing in line, and he was standing with these 2 girls, these 2 other little girls, and he was like, that's how he was like making jokes, and they were all these 2 girls were like cracking up, laughing, and talking to him and all that. And I was like, that's my boy. Tate, Cook, Connor Griffin, prize prospect for the Rangers to 150, color matchup. But I was like, hell yeah, that a boy. I like told him when I picked him up, and he got all like shy. I was like, it's a good thing, dude. You're making them laugh. That's the best way. You think so? Well, we had them. We had the first. Well, I guess for draft, yeah, you're right. But we had laser parties in BOWMAN. What up, Zane? That's the first Gavin Fiend number card, by the way, that I've hit. That out of all the Bowman draft that we ripped, that we've hit out of everything for Raider, he has not had one Gavin Fiend hit. That's the first one. Dude has like had 0 luck, and which is not normal for him. At least with me, it's not. Nelson. And then they traded him too, which is crazy. Oh, like as a whole, yeah. You're right. You're right, Hez. I forget it was all the same year last year. This is still 2025. Ace Pack, Connor, Timmy, Gray, Armin, Lampkin. This felt thick. There we go. I think it's a numbered prize picks. So we have a base and a number turn on. There's McCongle. Billy Carlson. There's another Connor. Dax to 150. Dax is like under the radar, sells for great money to 150. It's a color match. His comps are crazy. I remember Shaun hit his auto and he was like, that was all he had hit, and he was like mad because he thought he whiffed. And then I sent him comps of like his cards, and he was like, oh, I guess it wasn't that bad. Was out of 150 also. Are you talking about the out of 199? Did you ever sell that, Shaun? And if so, what did it sell for? I'm curious what the market was at once you got it. If it was still the same. Man, this is a lot of top loaders. I have the stack of to be top loaded right here. Can I take back takesy backsies? Top loading the first mojos? Just kidding. So did I tell you guys that I had sent in that Cooper Flag refractor to be graded? Well, I sent it in, right? But I forgot to put the scan bar paper on the outside of it, and I paid for the 20-day turnaround, which I already knew was going to take longer than that, but now it's going to be even longer. When I got a hold of them like last week, they said that it basically goes into a stack of all the other people that did that. Salas, and that stack was dated back to the 10th of December. So a whole extra month on top of everything, basically, is what I get for being an idiot. Max Williams. I'm so sad. Every time I look and they still haven't received it, I'm like, oh, such an idiot. Paid for 2-day shipping and everything. You haven't sold it yet? Yeah, serious mess up on my part. That's like the day. That's probably like $1,000 mistake if it dimes. Sucks. Made Brewers, Guardians, Rangers. There's Mitch Voigt for the Mets, and Condon. Not numbered, but it looks like it's black, but it's not. Yeah, it was a mistake on my part for sure. I didn't realize that inserts were so common, and I've been putting them on that top shelf. I'm gonna stop doing that though. They're a little too common to be thrown up there. Before you got the inserts a little bit lower, they're a little bit more rare. But I don't know if that might be a good thing that they're a little bit more rare. Yeah, that's the point of sending it in. I was gonna move it anyways. I just didn't want to sell it to someone and they sell it and they send it in and then it dimes, and then I like regret that I sold it without, because it was such good. It probably one of the best cards I've ever sent in, so I'm excited about it. Like, I've sent in cards that were nowhere near as mint as this card is that dimed, so I'm really pumped up. White Sox, Congo. Good luck, everybody. I don't know if it's an auto or not. Probably is. The Braves. Nice. Tate to 150 on the cool color match. Closeout mojo. What that is. But yeah, that was the point of sending in doing 20 days, that I hadn't seen any refractor sell yet. And so I was like, well, shoot. There was one PSA 9 sell, and then it was all regular base and stuff that had sold, right? What did I do that for? So I was like, okay, I'm going to send it in. I'm going to get it in. And I'm going to be a part of, like, you know, the release week crowd. And I messed up. So it is what it is. That Tate is a good hit. But actually, at the same time, Hazzy, it's a little bit tough to say, because if it dimes, Cooper's looking good, man. That's like, do you sell it, or do you hold on to it and put it in the collection and actually have some big cards chilling? You know. This is box number 9, by the way. Weatherholt. Yeah, as long as it dimes. Nate George. If it doesn't dime, I'd probably hold it. To be honest with you, I'll probably keep it. Because the drop off is so bad, you know? D-backs, there's Navins, Yankees, Yoshua, and Ike. Right? You know, PSA 9 in the future, different card. But right now, it's raw. There's Gavin Fiend, Kate Anderson, Obermuller, Connor Griffin, and Sime. Last box for the first half. Box number 10. By the way, guys, if you like Optic football, we have a 2-box break posted. Willing to work out deals on teams on that. For anybody who wants a combo teams for that. And we also, for tomorrow, have a midnight basketball release. We were priced under market for a case. So if someone's like type of person that would buy a case of that, might as well buy all the teams that are left, because it's cheaper than buying a case. Carlson. Anthony. Jost again. Laser party. I think that's 2 laser parties of him, huh? There, Derek. Party. Dude, it's gonna be crazy. It's limited too, so it's not like there's a ton of it. And the market on it's already going crazy. I should have waited the price, to be honest with you. Brady, Arnold, Doyle. What a first 3 cards. But anybody that's wanting to buy in that, in either one, feel free to DM me. We'll combo some teams. Or even if it's just one team, work out something, just get it filled so we can rip tomorrow. Alright, so it looks like a numbered in action. Dax, Jacobs, Aiden West, and for the Yankees, Lombard Jr. Yeah, they were ripping it like 3 days ago, dude. I don't know how they got it so early. We don't have it. To be honest, whoever sold it to them is not very bright. I'm sure they know who got product that early. Really? What do you mean? Oh, it was pulled like it's 1 of 1? All aces? Flagship, so there's a million 1 of 1s, but all right, so we're in the second half of the case now. First half case, 3 autos, and 1, 2, 3, 4 number cards. So what's that? 7. So 7 of the 10 boxes had a hit. This half, we need some better names. From what I know, obviously, always with Megas, one half is always hotter than the other half. So we'll see. That's the only way they got it that early. Because there's like weather stuff going on, so some parts of the country are getting stuff shipped to them a little early for their direct allocations. And those people are idiots and don't realize that that's not the whole country. What the heck? Oh, I guess that's not that surprising. But there's an in-action laser party, I guess. It is dumb. Yeah, no, the people who got it, it's someone got it that has an allocation. They're not shipping Topps.com out yet. Wait, I didn't realize it, but we had 3. Nope, I opened up one of the pack mojos. I'm an idiot. All right. They were mixed. Well, whatever. We'll show a mojo and then we'll go back over. We'll do the base pack and a mojo. I was like, wait, did we get an extra? So, how weird. Okay. There you go. Briggs, McCongle, Billy Carlson, Ike Irish, Jamie Arnold, mojo. I was talking and reading the chat and wasn't paying attention to when I opened the packs. I didn't realize I mixed the packs up. Normally it's like the 5 on top and then, but I guess not this time. Who is it on the Cubs that's the chase? I've been meaning to try and figure out who it is that people want with the Cubs. I know they have a bunch of mid-tier guys, but who would you guys say is the guy that you guys want to hit? Conrad? Okay. There's Dax, Kane, Ethan, Gravich, and there's another Eli. I've been meaning to ask Brandon or one of you guys that. Yeah, it's the second half now. One half is won. Nice. Tyson Lewis. Costline. We like to see that. We like to see boring laser parties. Boring laser parties is a good sign. Back. Franklin, Becker, Hughes, Hodge, Max Clark. Huggles. Low numbers. Another base back. JJ, Young, Shores, Oliveto, and McCongle again. Interesting. Interesting start to the second half. It's not a banger. I'm gonna have to start grabbing the cases, guys. What's gonna have to happen? If we don't hit any bangers, I'll have to be the one that grabs them for the room for release days. Zach Root, Laser Party. Monroe. Seth Hernandez first. Yost first. Witherspoon first. Rojas. turned around. All right. Good luck, everybody. Our insert's going to be Dax, Orioles, Rockies, and nice for the Astros to 99. There we go. Now we're stepping our game up. Yep. Jimenez, Harvey, Sneed, Samos, and Salas. I know that was the first non-auto numbered, non-insert. Come on, man. Rockies. Co for the Dodgers. Sailors. Royals. Yankees, A's, White Sox, Guardians, Royals. You've got 2 autos. Gold, here we come. Good luck, everybody. JoJo, Reds, Orioles, and Witherspoon for the Red Sox. For the A's, there you go. Devin Taylor. That'll play. Gold auto. There's another auto for you. Yeah, it's a good hit. Oops, I put Witherspoon right there. $15. Rockies. Luke Dickerson for the Nationals. Right. Royals, Reds, Guardians, Giants. Reds, Nationals, Phillies, Dodgers, A's. 5 boxes left after this one. Box number 16. That mean you're falling asleep there? I hate to work. Can't make it. Montgomery for the White Sox. D-backs. Kane Kipley. Nice. Yankees, A's, White Sox, Guardians, Royals. We're just gonna do it later, dude. It's taking too long. Angels, Astros, Orioles, Yankees. Box number 17. Well, these fast boxes gotta have some type of banger in it. For the A's, Rays, Tigers, Marlins, Royals, Padres, Blue Jays. Brewers, D-backs, Reds, Cardinals, Pirates. Box number 18. 3 boxes left. Cohen for the Giants. Dax Kilby for the Yankees. Quintero, Dodgers. Mariners, Cardinals, Mariners, White Sox, Tigers. Looks like another numbered insert. Cardinals, Twins, Yankees, for the Giants to 150. It's a insert number case. How weird. Two more boxes left. So I'm just going to take out both to end it. Good luck, everybody. Valker, Culpepper, Riggio, Maldonado. Murph Gray. Another numbered insert. Braves, Nationals, Brewers. For the Marlins to 99. Andrew Salas. Whoa, that's weird. What a weird case. Ooh, gold. Gold insert this time. Mariners, White Sox, Tigers. For the Cardinals, Liam Doyle to 50. There's 2 numbered inserts in that box. Dodgers, Cubs, Mets, Orioles, Brewers. Last pack. Good luck, everybody. Rockies, Twins, Brewers, A's, Guardians. What a weird ass case. All freaking numbered. Only one numbered card that wasn't an auto was for the Astros. Everything else was in action numbered cards. Why would you want a case of all in action numbered cards? Like, why would that be a thing? That doesn't make any sense. I was like pumped about this. Just to be let down. There's gonna be a shitload of top loaded cards. Mets, Mariners. I guess so. Rangers, Astros, Orioles, Tigers, Mets, White Sox, Braves, Blue Jays, Royals, A's, Yankees, Orioles, A's, Cardinals, Angels, Dodgers, Pirates, Reds, Royals, Nationals, Cardinals, Red Sox, Tigers, A's, Brewers, Guardians, Yankees, Dodgers, Reds, D-backs, Royals, Yankees, Angels, A's, Giants, Red Sox, Blue Jays, White Sox, Dodgers, Marlins, Dodgers, Tigers, Twins, Yankees, Orioles, White Sox, Yankees, Cardinals, A's, Brewers, Tigers, Pirates, Dodgers, Nationals, Brewers, Pirates, Rockies, A's, Pirates, Blue Jays, Pirates. Here's our numbered stuff. To 150 for the Giants. To 199 for the Giants. Red Sox auto. to 99 for the Marlins. To 150 for the Yankees. To 150 for the Rangers. To 199 for the Yankees. Nationals auto. Astros to 99. Braves to 150 auto. Gold for the Cardinals. And for the A's to 50. Right? Same here. Yeah. I mean, it could have been better for you, though. From what I've been hearing about a lot of like the cases that people got excited about, I was looking forward to it. I was looking forward to this rip all day long, wanting to do it. So a little bit depressing that we didn't hit a nuke. That made everybody go crazy. You know, that would be nice. That would have been nice. Does anybody want to rip any from the shop? So let me know. Where are they? We also have midnight posted, guys. We have optic football posted. Anybody wants anything from that? Let me know. Work something out. Midnight's gonna be insane. That's gonna be. We'll see nukes from that. That's for sure. Probably because it's release of it. They're probably gonna have Coop come out early. That's probably what's gonna happen. So we'll probably see one of those guys or Khan or somebody come out. Anybody want to do any personals or anything? If not, we're gonna call it a night. If anybody wants to negotiate maybe some teams or something on those other 2 breaks, we can do that too. Better if you DM me though. No personals. All right. Well, be on the lookout for the optic break. Optic football is moving along, and the NBA. Hopefully, we need some big team spot from that. I'm not really worried about the NBA break because even if it takes a little bit, people are going to see the price skyrocket, and we're already under market. So, not worried about that break at all. I want to run more megas, but that was a little bit stressful. I bet you there's one of the other cases probably has something real juicy. I mean, those are good hits. I'm being a little bit harsh on it, I think, but because what we had, but it was just the same thing. Like, I don't want to see a bunch of inserts. I'm cool with them hitting in it, but it just annoys me that because you want first. That's what the whole point of this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 hits. We're literally inserts. It's wild. All right, guys. Anybody want to buy a personal? There's $60 in the shop. You can buy them on the website. If anybody wants to buy, I need a rip for yourself. $60 on the website. I mean, I don't mind posting that. We could maybe even post another like case or half case break or something. Because we all know how BOWMAN megas go. Megas could be like that. All right, Shaun. Megas could be feast or famine. That's how they've always been. I've had crazy cases and I've had basic cases. I've had decent cases. Omegas. Retail. So you're kind of gambling that way with retail stuff. Let me see if I can pull up the website real quick. Right now we got these two breaks. So we have your optic. When you're chasing downtowns. We have Bills, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Browns are, obviously going to be your chase, one of your chases. Titans are one of your chases. Ravens, Colts are a chase. Texans I underpriced, which I'm surprised I haven't been grabbed. Jags are a chase. Raiders are a chase. Vikings, Bears could be a chase because obviously everybody's going crazy over them. Bucks, Falcons, Rams, 49ers. And you're chasing downtowns, rookie kings, cool looking stuff. Optic's always been fun. Look at the hits for freaking midnight though. Look at this. That card right there. Sick. 101. Look at it. Ant. So cool looking. I've been excited about this. It's gonna be a fun break. Gonna be a big break. Biggest break I've ever ran. That right there. Imagine that. All right, guys. Well, looks like nobody wants to buy any personals. So we will call it a night. Adios, amigos.